Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool reading. Let's see what we got. We start with the Trouble card, and it is a fairy, and she's real pretty here, but she's got this little kind of, this little bad guy over here, right? He's kind of a little devil. He's got little horns, and he has a bad attitude. He has a patch on his eye, and he's also has, his hands on his waist, like, don't mess with me, because, and this Trouble card is a completion. It is, it's a 1. It's a 10, really, and that 10 is a completion of a cycle. Jewel of the Sea, and she's in the sea. This mermaid fairy, yeah, and here she is, and she is finding something very beautiful. The Jewel of the Sea. And and this is depth. This is about something that is very deep, but it's also a mystery. Yeah, and that sounds very much like Scorpio energy. Not saying there has to be a Scorpio here. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just talking about energy-wise. Yeah, it is about something that is, because Scorpio is about mystery. It's also about depth and intensity. Yeah, and many other things, right? But that's what this is about. It's about something deep and intense. And something ends here. I feel like something could end here because somebody might find you very intense or very deep, or the thought of them having a relationship with you, or, how they think of you, right? Let's see. And that is a jewel. Yeah, it is a jewel. And we have the Wild Violet. And here she is with her, purple hair and white highlights. Let's see what that's about. The Wild Violet. And that is a 14, which is a 5. That means something a little challenging, maybe. Let's go ahead and look at that card. And romance. Okay, that's not challenging. No, that is romance. It may be time to perk up a current love affair or to welcome a new one into your life. Think of all the romantic things you can do. This can talk about, pampering yourself as well, which can, get you ready for a new relationship here, right? Or, to get into one when we kind of really take care of ourselves, right? If we've been alone, sometimes, for a while, we might not care about a pedicure. It just depends, right? Or a manicure, or just stuff like that, or, but here, the Jewel of the Sea, this is something beautiful here. It's like somebody found a jewel here in you, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like this is anticipating a relationship. Yeah, you're anticipating one with somebody, or somebody is anticipating one with you, or they really want one, things like that. And the Trouble card ends something. Yeah, it does. Let's see what else we have here. I don't need to, go over that card. And we have the Gambler. See, someone's taking a chance here on a new relationship. Could be being alone too. The Trouble card can talk about, it's a completion. Right? So that can talk about something's over. For sure it can. Let's see what it says here. Honesty. Wow, it's about honesty. Truth is within me. Honest people surround me. So this card is telling you to keep your eyes open and your ears alert. Someone is not being as honest with you as they can be. This can be in business affairs or in a relationship. There's a stretching of the truth or a covering up of facts. You're likely to find out too late unless you pay attention. Yeah, and this can also be be honest with yourself. So maybe somebody who's in denial about something, like, hey, I'm happy, or this is working out for me, but it's not. Something didn't work out here. Somebody's got to pay attention to the truth and be honest. And we have the Thirst card and the Seed. So somebody, the Gambler and the Thirst card sounds like somebody went to the casino and they had a lot to drink over there, right? Could be. But the Gambler's taking a chance. He is the Fool, the leap of faith. The Thirst card, somebody is thirsting for you here. That's why they feel like you are the Jewel of the Sea. When somebody feels that you are, a special find in their life, and they feel like you are very deep, or a relationship they can have with you or they had is deep and intense. As long as it's not too intense, right? That is very beautiful or fulfilling. It can be highly fulfilling, right? And the wild violet, somebody's anticipating a relationship with you. They already planted a seed with you, it does look like, or they want to plant the seed with you. But you might know them, you might. It's just going to depend who you guys are out there, right? And so let's see, you'll know that by yourself, Capricorn. If you want to get a psychic reading or a tarot reading, check out the description box. And always get feedback and check my work for accuracy. Yes, I do. And also, Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And, if you have questions about somebody, get a psychic reading and get the one with the tarot at the end, because, that's going to show me a little bit more, too, with the cards after I'm done, right? It can be about somebody else or it can be you, Capricorn. So let's see what we have. And they don't have to be romantic. No, they don't. And 7 of Pentacles right here. And let's see, everything's in the description box, Capricorn. All right, so check that out. All right. And 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles can be anticipating because someone's doing that with the wild violets. Yeah, they are. And that can be, he's looking at his bush going, well, I wonder what's going to happen here. He wants a good investment on his money, or simply something he really values. It is about major reflection. Number 7, right? That's what the 7s are. High Priestess, 4 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Death card, and Ace of Pentacles. See, we already have an ending and a new beginning here. It's somebody's attitude or something in their life. A physical chapter is ending, right? Could be, or could be their attitude, though, where they think it a whole new, different way, and they're like, oh, no, I got to, I have to get over to Capricorns because I'm thirsting for Capricorn. This person's thirsting for you, Capricorn. They are. Unless they drink a lot. Okay? If they drink a lot, that's a different story. Or maybe both, right? So we have the High Priestess starts the reading. And we're going to cover this little boy here just in case. We just don't want any... We don't want any, anything here. And High Priestess starts the reading, 4 of Swords, Knight of Cups. So this is reflection, and somebody's anticipating, and we saw the bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. So that's what's going on here. And this sits in this, in kind of the challenging position here, where somebody's anticipating, and they're like, well, I'm not sure things are really going to go, there's something like that here. Because the gambler means they're taking a chance. So we have the gambler, we never know, right? We don't know if stuff's going to really kind of work out, and, right? Any type of, right? You can go, play jacks with your friends. I know you're not, but hey, you don't know if you're going to win, right? And so the High Priestess showing up, she's trusting her intuition. That's what she's doing. There's not much, it's kind of, this is a little bit of a simple card about a lot of deep things, right? Yeah, it is. And, but it is trusting your intuition. And this is a very Scorpio card, as is the Jewel of the Sea, about depth. So the High Priestess is about intensity and depth. It can be how somebody is able to see very deeply, right? Yeah, and so like Scorpio does, if they want, right? Because, some people are water, I know Pisceans are mystics, and not all of them are, really kind of into that, right? You're trusting their intuition. Maybe their rising sign is, or really being into, mysticism. Maybe their rising sign is, an earth sign, and so is their moon. And, lots of the chart is completely not supporting the whole mystic thing. It can be. But usually interesting thing with that is that people, if they do have a lot of kind of mystical and intuitive and, all those things, spiritual in their chart, a lot of them, come into it later in life. Yeah, they do. So 4 of Swords showing up. Let's get a card on that with the Strength card. There's a maturity in this reading. It's also possible that somebody is kind of, hoping that you're kind of like strong in your own life, right? That you're kind of doing well emotionally, and that, and that you might want to take a leap of faith on them, right? I mean, if somebody feels like, if this person is thirsting for you and maybe they left a bad taste in your mouth, I'm not sure about that, right? Then they could be hoping that you're going to be maybe kind of, balanced enough, sort of, or strong enough to kind of deal with them. That could be the case here. But I feel like somebody here has done that themselves, most likely. Yeah, I feel like somebody's most likely done that themselves. And they are being honest. And that's what the high priestess is doing. She's being honest with herself because she's going to the depths of her soul about what's important. Yes, she is. She's tuning in. She's completely tuned in. And, her hat, looks like a little antenna with these kind of, on the side a little bit. But she is very tuned in. Yeah, she is, about what's important and what she wants for her life. Yes, and she lives according to wisdom because she's got the Torah right here on her arm, which is the book of the Kabbalah. Or the Kabbalah's in it. Okay, I'm not, and that's what this Tree of Life deck is here, the small cards. But she definitely knows. All right, yes, and it is about wisdom. It's about trusting your intuition. It's about trusting in your own wisdom. That's really what it is, right? Trust in it, and And it could be a Pisces card. Pisces is, the mystic, as I was saying. And Pisces is about imagination and intuition. Yes, it is. And Knight of Cups showing up here. Somebody's trusting their intuition. And they are in reflection. We saw the Seven of Pentacles. It is about a love offer, or about loving somebody, or being super attracted and, wanting something romantic with them, right? And we have the Death card here. And let's get a card on the Death card. We have it with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, and that is, the Nine of Wands is the wounded guy here. But, he recovered. And now he's even stronger and wiser. That's what he is, right? And with the Death card, yeah, there's some type of transformation or ending that brings this kind of self-mastery and this resilience. Yeah, the Strength card can be about resilience and self-mastery. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles and Capricorn. That is why is it so dark on these cards? Yeah, let me move this other light over. Yeah, I just don't really get that here. Let's see here. Okay, is that better? So like that. Yeah, it's just kind of bizarre to me how, let me just turn this light up a little bit, you guys. Hold on 1 second, please. Yeah. Oops. Okay, here's the brightest one. I hope it's working. All right, so getting back to this, Capricorn, the mindset here is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it is. And so with that Ace of Pentacles that's what somebody wants here. Somebody wants something long-term. Remember, the Pentacles are about, it's about what's important and what's, what somebody really values here. And, when you value something, you want it for long-term, right? That's what the Pentacles are about, the long term, right? Taurus can be about security. Virgo is also about, it can be about the long term because it's so practical. And then Capricorn is the long term because we talk about consolidation of assets and marriage and, these societal things that last, kind of. It can be about that, right? And yeah, definitely consolidation of assets and things that are really important like that. So that's what somebody's mindset is here. And we'll get a card on it. We have the Hermit with it. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I was just kind of talking about that. Definitely could be. I'm still going to move this over here so we can have more light. Yeah. Yeah, so bizarre to me how there's not enough light here. Okay, so, you know, the Hermit is here. This is guidance, spiritual guidance. Somebody went into major reflection. It makes a lot of sense with the Four of Swords there. And in the near future is a lot of curiosity, but this is about the near future. That's what that's about. It doesn't really happen in the near future. It is about the near future, Capricorn. And right here, he is wondering, as the Seven of Pentacles still at the bottom of the deck here, he's wondering what's going to happen. The Page of Swords is a curious one, right? He's about, you know, his plans and goals and thoughts and all that. Decisions. Knight of Wands with it. And this could be, you know, this person could be wondering if you're going to take action or if you're going to have courage. Knight of Wands, courage, because here's the Strength card as well. And now we have right here, Capricorn, we have this, we have the Two of Swords in the concern. The Two of Swords in the concern means, yeah, I kind of have to take a chance on life. That's what it means, right? And we have the Gambler, so somebody's doing that. The Sun card in the psyche or in the physical environment with the Two of Wands. This is making a choice that can bring me happiness. And it can also be, this is like, somebody was at a crossroads here, and yeah, they were at a crossroads of some type. And so with that, we do have the Death card, right? We do. And somebody kind of suffered with the Death card with the Wounded Warrior. But this Two of Wands here with this is I'm at a crossroads, but I'm making a choice that is clear. Yes, I'm clear about this, right? Yeah, Eight of Wands in the hopes and fears. And this is progress and, you know, moving forward and change and good things. Yeah, because the 8 is a power number. It sure is. And here we have the Six of Wands. And this is, you know, I want change. Somebody wants change here. They want to overcome things. They want progress in their lives. This could be, you know, and they feel like they deserve it because here they are as the High Priestess, right? Like, you know what, I'm trusting my intuition. So, you know, when you finally surrender, you just go, hey, things can be good for me. Yeah, they can. Or you just surrender and you trust the divine. That's what someone's doing here, trusting that things, that all is well, that all can be just happy and beautiful. And yeah, but this is, why not? Why think the negative way, right? And that is what, I mean, if you watch like, you know, Neville Goddard and, you know, Alan Watt and, you know, all these people, just trust in the universe. Yeah, this is the best way, right? But yes, not everybody is ready to do it. But Four of Pentacles showing up in the potential outcome. And but those past life readings can help you do that. They can. They sure can. And so can your natal chart. Really shows you so much about you that you almost become a different person understanding with that understanding. Four of Pentacles in the potential outcome with the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. And this is about manifesting something. He's holding on. He already has it. This man is like happy with his job. He's already manifested this beautiful, right? This, you know, his job, his, you know, he loves it. And this is somebody who either wants to hold on to you or establish something of, like something lasting, Capricorn. That is the mindset here. Something lasting that they can, you know, that they can be happy with. Yeah, that's what this is about. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's helping me to keep these coming with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you guys. I sure do. And also, if you want to get a reading with me, still got the promo price going. Check out the description box below. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here.